It's now my honor to invite Deputy Mayor Matt Mahoney from the city of Des Moines.
Thank you. Well, Des Moines is excited to be here, and we just want to thank Seattle Southside and its sponsors for hosting this event. Des Moines is a small city compared to some of the others, but we're 31,580 in population. We're diverse in both age and ethnicity. We have a combination of both older established residents and younger families in this exciting mix of intergenerational content. Next slide, please. So our form of government is basically a mayor and city council. We set the policy, approve the budget, and our city manager is the executive in charge. It's more like a corporation where we're the board of directors and he's the CEO. During this time, like all our sister cities, we've been responding to the pandemic. We established an emergency operations center right away in conjunction with the South King County Fire Department, or Fire and Rescue, the police department, and our city staff. We approved a proclamation in declaring an emergency in March of 2020, and shortly thereafter, we closed our facilities. In this pandemic, so far, we have lost only 4 members, which is 4 too many in our book, of our population. But it's been through these controls and constant public notification that we stress wearing masks and shelter in place and those types of things that I think were effective. Also, the pandemic has really caused some additional problems in our budget. Currently, we're looking at a $4 million shortfall, and immediately we began taking measures by reducing costs and delaying projects and so forth to balance our budget. Also, we did a couple of creative things. We had court, so we figured out how to do court through Zoom hearings. We've been having our meetings through staff, through virtual building department type of meetings. We've been able to keep our permit process by being able to work creatively with those doing construction and so forth and needing permits through either appointments, Zoom meetings, email, etc. So we've been innovative through this COVID experience, but I can't say enough that it's been a challenging experience. Next slide, please. So what we're emphasizing in our community, like all, is we've been trying to do a demand-driven consumption model. And what I mean by that is, I'll give you an example. We did the EATS program. Well, we serve our seniors meals at lunchtime, and this goes to a broad variety of veterans and people of all diversities who need these meals. Well, we can't serve them exactly on Saturday and Sunday, so we've been able to come up with a $2,500 voucher program where we take one of the restaurants in town that can serve meals and then distribute the vouchers out to these seniors and veterans. And what's happened is they get a great meal, well-rounded meal at a restaurant, a quality restaurant in our community. And it's not only benefited the seniors, but it's benefited the businesses and keeps people working, and it's been mutually beneficial. Also, an example is like outdoor research is in our community, and we've been able to buy face masks from them. So we're buying within our community and then distributing amongst our community. So we get great benefit there. In addition, we right off the bat, we put out a list of our restaurants that could do takeout and so forth, links, phone numbers for the menus, etc. And that was tremendously successful to try to get people to do business within our community. So a couple of the things that we're trying to do, even with COVID, is move forward while we're trying to take care of what would be a very serious time. We're trying to be competitive with everybody else in this community and bring people to the south end of King County and go forward. Some of the things we're doing is we've been undergrounding the utilities in our alleyway downtown. This gives us opportunity to have businesses in 360 degrees. It also gives us an idea that eventually we'd like to have some kind of post alley. We have our theater well under construction now, which is really exciting, and that's going to be a cornerstone to our downtown community. We've done some park expansion. The Port and King County and others have been great partners in this. Recently, we were able to procure a couple of additional properties for our Midway Park, which is exciting because that is a less fortunate community, and we're being able to provide them a safe play. Recently, we had the court resurfaced there in partnership with the Sounders and the Seattle Storm. And it also includes teaching, instructional by some of the players. So it's very exciting what we're doing there. And of course, we continue to work on the waterfront. We have the Redondo Fishing Pier and the Redondo area that which we have great plans to redo. As many know, the fishing pier had to be closed, and we're in the process of design to redesign that, but in conjunction to save money, also give greater access to the water, improve parking, and the amenities there. And along with that has been our marina, which is another gem in our community. We're in the process of trying to get the last permit to repair and replace and improve the north bulkhead. And in that, we have some great plans for future with harbor steps and parks, and a really great connection between our marina and our downtown community with very great with fantastic walkability. So we're excited about those things. And in addition, we're really excited about the light rail. We're bookended by 2 light rail stations, one at Angle Lake and then one that's going to be across from Highline. We're looking at our properties there and how we can use mixed use, where we can give great quality, affordable housing and provide business opportunity and maximize the commercial real estate there. A recent announcement of a place called Point by Vintage has just come to our attention, and they're going to put in quality, affordable housing with a combination of commercial real estate. So that's a perfect example. And Waterview Crossing, just a few months earlier, that houses a large Somalian population. There's over 300 quality, affordable houses in that unit. Next slide, please. So in summary, we love, it's been about the partnerships with your cities, Seattle Southside, the port, the King County, and the state of Washington, where we've been successful. We just want to encourage everybody, let's stick together and fight. And in addition, just a special thanks. I'd like to thank Andrea and the Chamber for their continued and valuable support. And a special thanks I'd like to do to Andrea. On many occasions, I met a lot of business owners that were struggling and didn't know where to go or what to do. I led them to Andrea, and she has been able to not only answer their questions, but I'll say safely save their businesses. And I can't give you enough thanks for that. And for that point, I'll say thank you from Des Moines.
Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor. I thought that I could get through my Zoom webinars without crying, but you did bring tears to my eyes. We are passionate about this work. Every small business matters, every community member matters, and we're in it for the long haul. So I appreciate your word of thanks. We're thankful, we're grateful for our partnership, and the community that we call home.